With the arrival of a new Power Rangers TV series, I decided to go back and explore a game I'd previously missed. Was this game worth it, or should it have been forgotten? Let's find out. This is Power Rangers Samurai on Wii. First off, as usual,
Nylok monsters invaded our world, but samurai warriors defeated them with power symbols passed down from parent to child. Today, the evil Nylok have risen once again and plan to flood the Earth. Luckily, a new generation of heroes stand in their way. They are the Power Rangers Samurai.
Presentation.
Really, this is disappointing from the get-go. The story is presented using text, dialogue and the pictures of the Rangers. It just feels lazy in my opinion. To have done it like this, it feels like it was made for the DS and just really badly ported to the Wii for cheap. However, the sound of the game is great, the music is nice, the sound effects suit it, and the original cast and Samurai do voice their characters, which is pretty nice. However, the presentation was just disappointing. It got some things right, and yet others it just got lazy on. It really did, it just got lazy. Which was a little disappointing really, because this could have been better. However, let's move on to the next category.
Samurai, we have a battle to fight.
Gameplay.
Now this is both the game's greatest thing and its worst. Let's look at the good. The main levels you play through play absolutely great. They have fluid controls, each ranger has their own unique attacks and special abilities. It's exactly what you want from a game like this. Even the boss fights are pretty well done, and they're really fun to play through. However, the bad stuff to do with gameplay, there's like 4 stages and gets recycled 10 times. That really hurts the good part, as it starts to feel too repetitive, which it shouldn't do, but it feels more repetitive because you're on the exact same levels against the exact same foes. After you beat the boss, like in the TV show, the monster grows, and then the Zords are summoned. However, the Zord fights play like a dancing game. Swing the remote or the chuck at the right time, and I can just not express how much I just hate this. The controls for Zord dancing just don't respond all the time, and it's just a chore to get through. As well as that, it's just a bad decision. We don't want to be controlling Zords like a Dance Dance Revolution game or something like that. We want to be playing Zords like the actual characters we've been playing at, just bigger. The SNES games managed to get this right. How did this not? That's just disappointing. But let's move on.
Extras.
The extras here, there are collectibles to find in the world. Some require the correct ranger to access too. That's kinda cool, does add replayability. I do like collectibles. Some of the extras though are movies with the same clips we see during the levels, like the Morph or the Mega Mode. It just feels like they could have had better clips of like seeing some of the dialogue and stuff like that, but they missed out on just seeing it how it was in the show. It would have been better. But that leaves us to the final verdict.
The final verdict.
Honestly, this game is not unplayable by any stretch of the imagination. However, its cheap presentation, horrible Zord Zord fights, really let it down. I'd say if you like Power Rangers Samurai, see if you can get it, but only if it's cheap. However, do not expect it to be a really good game. It's not. It's a lazy game. It's a cheap, lazy game.
Well done, all of you.
Here are the
We
pros
start
and
by
cons.
working together.
Pro.
Yeah.
The core gameplay is pretty great. Voices in the show do reprise their roles. Replay added by the collectibles. And now the cons. Sword fights are just horrible. As I've mentioned in this review, hate the sword fights. Lazy effort in terms of cinematics. Recycling the exact same levels over and over and over again. I'm gonna have to give it a 6 out of 10. It's not that good or great, but it is fun in parts and it does follow the season fairly well, so fans may possibly enjoy this. Check it out if it's cheap or rent it today. Do not buy it for full price. I've been your host Chriz, aka The Mole. See ya.
Go, go, samurai!
Go, go, Sam!